Hi everyone, today we are looking at tip number 4, that is part of the top 5 tips on dealing with word problems. So let's look at what we have here. They are speaking of breaking a multi-step problem. In any word problem, there's going to be different parts to it. Now we need to be mindful of what exactly is the question asking. For example, here they tell us that a bus travels 240 kilometers. Then they tell us that it uses two-thirds of its fuel and the full tank is at 60 liters. The question is, how much of fuel was used? Now, remember they started off with 240 kilometers. From the question itself, we don't need that distance at all. It was there to try and trick us, to make us be careful when we are reading, but it basically means that we are not using it right. So let us work this out. From the two-thirds, we can see that it is a fraction that we are dealing with. 2 over 3 remains as it is. We need to show the 60 liters as a fraction. That would be 60 over 1. Now, if you were following my videos, I had did a series on the top 5 tips on dealing with fractions. And tip number 3 was the butterfly method. I use this very often in maths. It makes things very easy to deal with. So from the butterfly method, as you can see here, we are going to group together opposing sides, numerators and denominators. So let us look at how we're going to do this. We are going to look at the second part here. The first part is very simple. So the second part is what we are dealing with. And we are going to take these two numbers and divide it by 3 to make it as simple as possible. So 3 divided by 3 is going to give us 1. And we are going to take the 60 at the top there, divide that by 3. That's going to give us 20. So we find now that we have new numbers that we are dealing with. That moves us on to step number 2. That says that we are going to multiply. So this 2 remains as it is. We are multiplying by the new numerator, that is 20. So 2 times 20 is 40 liters. At the bottom, you see we have 1. Anything over 1 remains exactly as it is. So now we are looking at how many liters of fuel was used. We've got 40 liters that was used. So here, when we are dealing with a situation like this, please be careful. What is the question asking for? We don't have to use everything that was given. There is a worksheet that I have available that is completely free. Please comment the words word problems and I will send it to you. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.